Hey everyone, and welcome back to an episode of Geek Gab with Tommy. And this week, my power level's over 9,000! What is wrong with this haircut? Hang on, I'll be right back. Whew, that's much better. I don't know what happened. My hair just went intense all of a sudden. I don't know what's going on. I think it's just like all this energy I have today, and I want to talk about something that I'm really excited about. I want to talk about how to keep your collection super classy. And what I mean by that is I'm not talking about diversifying from pops or SH figure arts or play arts or anything. I'm just talking about how to keep your room really nice looking. And I want to talk about a little bit about Geek Gab, about how it started. Geek Gab actually started as a school project that I actually have for a branding class. And during my presentation, I decided to make a few videos and just kind of test the waters. And I really actually found myself enjoying and continuing making videos and talking to you guys. And I'm very grateful for all the support I have. And but actually during the presentation, my professor actually said, you actually bring women into your room? And I thought that was kind of like, wow, I think my room is really cool and classy. Like, for one moment, I have, without a lack of a doubt, like, I don't have any doubt that most people who come in a room are just they're very odd. It's not like the fact like, ooh, like this is creepy. It's more like, wow, he has a really cool collection. It's really nice. And this stems from working like 5 years at Jungle. Like, I learned how to pose, I know how to organize, I understand spatial awareness. And the most important thing is that a common thing brings everything together. The first thing I did was I went to IKEA and I bought glass cases for all my figures. But then that wasn't enough to organize everything. So then I decided to figure out a theme. It's insane. Like, there's a lot of people who just like, their room is so crazy because like there's so much clash of colors. Like mine, like I have a very neutral gray going around in my background. Like when I first got this room, I painted it. I just went ahead and I painted it this, I think it's called Mission Control Gray. And before that, it was this like really crazy sky blue. So when I painted everything, I was like, this is going to be a neutral theme. So when I go into IKEA, I knew that there was going to be very minimal colors when selecting. Like, everything must be gray, black, and dark gray. And I knew that and because everything else is just going to accent and give it more highlight. So this way makes everything kind of classier. And then like, okay, these lights are warm, these lights are cool. You kind of figure and factor everything in there. And the way I organize all my electronic devices is that I actually got a TV stand, or the ones with like multiple shelves in them, and each one has one for my console. You could look at those guys who like have tons of money and they have like all their games mounted up on the walls and everything. But let's be real, like most of us we barely make ends meet. I always look, and I'm not like rich. I'll be honest, like I'm making barely enough as it is. But so how did I afford how these glass cases? I saved up like $60 a glass case. Every year I buy one, like, $60. And then I go to IKEA and I get I saw on the flash sale, I wait for sales, and I bought myself a really nice TV stand. It has multiple slots for all my games and DVDs, and I organize everything. And I tend to figure out the more I organize through series, it just brings everything more together. So, for example, I actually have 4 glass cases, one here, one running, actually 2 in front of me, 2 in the back of me. And I organize all my Kamen Riders and through with display stands and and in each of my Kamen Riders, they're actually a series in each box. Like I have an O's section, I have the Revive section, I have my Fi section, my Wizard Drive. Everything's organized in a series, so everything kind of looks together. And it just turns out the human eye just kind of automatically does the rest of the work. It sees a pattern and starts to enjoy it. And that's why I used to put have when I first started my collection, my Kamen Rider collection, it was just a mashup of stuff. They were just all together in one glass case, and people just felt like, oh man, what am I looking at? And as I started working more, I got better at posing my figures and learning about spatial awareness. Like this, swords need to be opened up this much, and I definitely want to make a video about like posing these figures another sometime. Like I would love to have like a tutorial how to teach you guys how to pose, because it stems from like the reason why I'm actually pretty good at posing Kamen Riders, because I actually took an anatomy class and I understand like how much of a human body can be extended and bent before it looks odd. And actually what's really funny is that when I posed Hot Toys for Jungle, I actually reenact all the poses, like before I do anything. Like when I pose Superman, I know that he's supposed to do the ballerina, his chest is up, you know, he's doing this, and his legs, you know, he has that ballerina pose going on, versus like Batman where he's more brooding, his shoulders are up and he's trying to look big and scary. You know, it's very interesting like when you get into all these, you know, complexities of posing. But that's how you actually make your collection look classy, by posing, by getting the right furniture and accessories and displays. You can make your setup really nice and really welcoming. And if you have any questions for me about regarding the videos, posing, or tips, or how I did my setup, I would love to answer your questions in the comments below. Feel free to ask me. So please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and see you all next week. Ciao!
What does Tommy have planned for the next episode? Will he ever actually bring a woman to his room? Where did that ridiculous hairdo come from? And will his editor ever get any sleep after working on this video? I'll find out on the next exciting episode of Geek Gab with Tommy.